Yo, what's happening everybody? KingGBL here, and welcome back to some Go Battle League. Big welcome in everybody, hope you're all doing good. God bless you all, and big shout out to everybody who's tuning in the stream. I am, first of all, going to go through all of the move update stuff, and then we're going to play some Open Great League today. But yeah, big welcome in. We actually don't have 6 sets today, so I'll just update that really quick. I don't know what my elo is, because I've not really been tracking it, but it's in around 25 something. But yeah, big welcome in everybody. By all means, I always say this, drop a like on the stream, and if you're watching as a video, feel free to drop me a comment, letting me know what you think about the updates, which Pokemon you think are going to be good, which Pokemon you think are, yeah, still needing a nerf, all that kind of stuff. By all means, let me know. Yeah, so anyway, we're just going to hop into this. I think this is probably the right link. Wait, why did that put me onto Junkus's video? That's interesting. Wait, is Niantic using Junkus's video as like the main video? That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool, I've never seen that. Yo, shout out to Junkus if that's the case, that's pretty awesome. Okay, there we go. That was interesting, right? It actually like popped up Junkus's video through that link. That's pretty cool. But yeah, big welcome in. What's up, Lewis? How you doing? Daryl, what's happening? Welcome in everybody else. Like I said, guys, please drop a like on the stream. Very much helps out. Duraludon. Seasonal rotations, Duraludon. That's pretty cool, actually. I never got one. Junkus fan confirmed. To be fair, maybe that was the last YouTube video I was watching. No, I was watching Zer's stream on my phone. I'm not sure why that popped up. If that was through Niantic's link or whatever. But like, I just clicked the link and that popped up, so... Anyway, what's happening? What are you guys saying about the updates? So, as far as the actual mechanics are concerned, we don't really know when that's going to be launched. I have a theory that, and this is not really based on much except for just my imagination, but my theory is I don't think they're going to start the season with any updates. Yo, Darryl, thank you very much, man. Let's go. Appreciate that, Darryl. Big thank you, buddy. Yo, you gifted yourself a membership again. Let's go. You're forced to be a member now. Let's go. And I see Liminal, Dan, Fred, and Dudu got one as well. Dudu, big shout out to you. I always see your comments in the videos as well. I'm pretty sure he commented yesterday. Oh, hey, that Marowak, Basti, Wiggly team. That's the team I run. So yeah, big shout out to you. So yeah, we'll have a quick skim through this. Guys, I'm not going to go into like a whole in-depth thing because literally everybody and their dog has made a video about this now at this point, so we'll just kind of take a brief look at it and see what we think. This is going to be kind of more of a, you know, just discussion about it more than a deep breakdown of all of the mechanics and updates and stuff. But yeah, so let's hop into it, I guess. I normally don't do this on my phone, it feels a bit weird actually. So end of season rewards, guys. Pop your star piece. Pop your star piece, right? What I actually was wondering, I think you normally get 300k dust, creating legend. I do wonder how much Stardust we'll get next season. That'll be interesting to see. But we have Great League, Spring Cup, Jungle Cup, Great League, Electric Cup, Fantasy Cup again, which is good. A Fantasy Cup, yo, Daryl popping off in the chat, let's go. Yo, thank you so much, dude. Big shout out to you, man. God bless, Darryl. Really, really appreciate that. Still no Andrew. Actually, I don't know if Andrew still tunes into these streams and stuff, to be honest. But yeah, big shout out, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so we've got that set of cups, and then we've got Spring Cup again. So we're getting like, next season we're getting double cups again, which is, you know, it's a thing that Niantic likes to do. And then, really interestingly, so we get Catch Cup from May 13th to 20th, and then two full weeks of all 3 open leagues. I find that really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. Catch Cup being on the 3rd last week of the season instead of the 2nd or the last week. And then, like I said, the last 2 weeks will be just open leagues. They're doing a new thing next season on Thursday, 10 sets. I gotta show my favorite GBL streamer some support. Yeah, really, really appreciate that. 10 sets per day on Thursdays. It'll actually be Fridays for me. Oh, no, Drewski, I was talking about somebody else there. What do you guys think about that, man? That's interesting. So instead of Go Battle Week, we're getting 10 sets on Thursdays, which is pretty cool, actually. Maybe like the first week of the season, that'll be a nice thing. I could actually probably check. Let's see. March 4th to 11th. March 4th to 11th. So March 4th will be Wednesday for me. So it'll actually be March 5th in Japan, most likely. So that I actually might get 10 sets for the first day of the season, which could be quite good. So yeah, that's a thing for sure. I do think it's a good idea giving people 10 sets like once per week. With the player base being what it is, it's probably good having more people battling at any given time. My biggest hope, of course, next season is just that the player base recovers, right? Because from what I've seen, like from my stream, Zer's stream, everybody kind of just taking it easy this season. A lot of people have kind of stepped away. So hopefully, people will be incentivized to come back next season. But anyway, like I said, we get all these rewards, which is cool. Standard encounters, nobody cares, really. Go Battle League research. Here's the new avatar, and I guess outfit. I actually quite like that. Got Pokey AK here, doing the legend pose. I actually quite like it. It's pretty, like, just pretty standard, right? It's got a backpack. I like the boots and stuff. It's just kind of very chill wear. I like that stuff. It's actually quite a nice one. I honestly do prefer, like, more, like, actual clothing than some of the other stuff we've gotten recently. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Kanto Cup, Spring Cup. Why are they banning Roserade, bro? Jungle Cup. They're banning Stunfisk. Yeah, makes sense. I suppose. Stunfisk would be busted in that cup. The bugs are probably quite good as well. I think Fantasy Cup should be quite interesting with Garchomp getting buffed. Catch Cup. Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes, as people like to say. The meat and potatoes of the update. Low kick. Guys, I'm not going to show it on screen, but I'll just I'll throw up Pokemon monitor here. Just to give you guys an idea of who gets low kick and whatever. Low kick. So low kick, that's going to be Annihilape, Primeape, Pangoro, Machoke, Grimmsnarl, actually quite interestingly. Kangaskhan, Pawmot, Gallade getting low kick as well. Chestnut. According to Junkus' video, he thinks it's going to be similar to Vine Whip. So that's quite an interesting one. Of course, Calamontos is going to be running XL Matchup. Most likely. What does it go up to? 1445 is not bad, actually. Probably best body it, right? Low kick, cross chop, brick break. Or return if you purify it. So yes, keep an eye on Calamontos' channel for some XL Machop of low kick. Mudshot is a pretty huge update. So what I'm sort of recognizing here is they've crept the meta up quite a lot. With things like Sucker Punch, all of the buffs to all the fast moves, like Charm, Mud Slap and all that kind of stuff. They've basically brought the entire meta up. So they're kind of just reverting a lot of changes now. Mudshot going from 4 to 3 damage, and the energy generation increasing again. So that says that Swampert, for example, will be getting Hydro Cannons in 5-4 again. Which is pretty insane, actually. Yeah, so you're looking at Stunfisk getting probably... Let me see, what is Thundershock? It's probably going to be back to a Thundershock clone, right? 60 damage, 40 energy. So Mudshot's going to be pretty good. But I'm looking at Diggersby. Clodsire could be using Mudshot again. Toadscruel could switch over to Mudshot. Quagsire. Galarian Stunfisk could be a funny one. Swalot could be quite a big deal next season, possibly. Diggersby, Greedent. Greedent. I didn't think about Greedent. Greedent could be quite a big one too. I guess I could actually just flip this on screen so you guys can see. Okay, wrong one, as per usual. It's a 50-50, but it's always the wrong one. Let's do this. And got windows inside windows inside windows here. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Alright, Greedent, Quagsire, Diggersby, Swampert, Whiscash, Toxicroak. Mudshot just buffs so many Pokemon, even Sandslash as well. Poliwrath could be pretty fun with that moveset as well. Just spammy Poliwrath could be an interesting one. So yeah, Swampert's back. Mudboys are back in general. And spoiler alert, Mud Slap is getting nerfed. So Mud Shot could be just the boy of choice type of thing. Yo, what up Monty? How's it going? Alright, let's go back to this. Psycho Cut. I guess I don't need to keep flicking between because, you know, I can just type it in here. Psycho Cut. Malamar, Doublade. Doublade with Psycho Cut I don't think is going to be the play. But it's certainly an option for certain metas. Malamar, Cresselia. Yeah, that's a 50-50, right? So it's getting its damage increased. I think Cresselia might still prefer Confusion. Malamar will still prefer Psywave, Doublade, Shadow Claw as well. I do sort of see things like Gallade maybe being quite good with the spamminess and just the hard-hitting moves. Aegislash could... No, it doesn't really ever use Psycho Cut, right? So yeah, this could be kind of a niche one. Maybe Metacham's a little bit better in certain metas. Waterfall, I think, is quite an interesting one, actually. Empoleon, I don't think Lissapod's ever going to use it. The Fury Cutters are not going to use it, but it's an interesting option, right? Empoleon, Lissapod, Samurott, Kingdrift, Alligator even, Sea King. It's an interesting option, so Waterfall's going from 12 to 11 damage, and its energy generation's getting increased. So, according to Zer, he thinks it might be a Firespin clone. Of course, we don't know yet, but I think that's quite interesting for sure. Melodic as well. Volrain. I think obviously a lot of things are going to stay in their current movesets, but it's an interesting one. Something I do anticipate being quite good is the likes of Alola Mamola. It's just so bulky, so maybe it could be quite good with that moveset. Wing Attack's getting its energy generation back to normal again, basically. Wing Attack. I think that's arguably probably the biggest update. Like, you're looking at Gligar, Moltres, Gliscor, Rufflet, Bombardier. It's huge, man. Charizard, Flamigo, Pelipper being back as well. Wing Attack alone just makes so many things just way better and more viable. Noctowl, Mantine, Pidgeot, and obviously Great League and Ultra League. Golbat being back as well, like, Wing Attack being buffed again. It's absolutely just game-changing, actually. There's so many really viable Pokemon. Moltres, of course, is getting a double moveset update, so we'll have a look at that later on, but that's just massive, honestly. Heatwave's going from 95 to 75, energy cost decreased. I know there's a couple of things that get Heatwave already. I think Staraptor gets it. Yeah, what's up, Pokemonty? And how you doing, Swap? Yeah, Ninetales, Macargo. It's an interesting option for Macargo, because it won't have to debuff its defense anymore, right? Or its attack, sorry. Fletchinder could be quite interesting. Peck, Fly, Heatwave, potentially. Armorogue, a little update for that. Emboar is probably still crap, right? Ceruledge, you know, it's just a cool little update, right? Staraptor, it's buffing a few spicy Pokemon, I would say. Flareon probably benefits from it. Braviary. Yeah, it's just kind of buffing a few, like, spicy Pokemon, so that's fine. Sandtomb's going to be quite a big one. It's getting its damage from 25 to 40. And bearing in mind, it debuffs the opponent's defense, right? So each one will do more damage. That's a huge update, actually. Fortress, Runerigus, Gliscor getting it. Torterra. It's probably a good thing Mudslap's getting nerfed, because that with Sandtomb is going to be pretty annoying, right? Crocodile could actually be quite decent with Sandtomb. Hollow Sand. Flygon. It's just a really good option for it. Flygon's, of course, getting the buffed Twister as well. I'll show you guys back on the screen again. Yeah, so we're getting, like, Twister, Volt Tackle. Yeah, so Sandtomb Twister, basically, like, that pretty much, like, triple buffs Flygon. Its fast move and 2 charge moves are getting buffed, so Flygon actually might be really good and viable next season. Volt Tackle, I'm not sure who even gets that. I think one of the Pikachus get it, if I'm not mistaken. At Volt Tackle, energy cost decreased. Is there anything, is it an Ultra League thing or what? Or like a Master League thing? PV Poke is bugging on me right now. Really, Nathan, you think so? And yeah, okay, so that's fine. Nobody cares, so that's fine. And finally, I think probably some of the biggest updates here. Bullet Punch, 8 to 7 power, thank God for that, man. Mudslap, of course, going from 12 to 11, thank God. Smackdown, goodbye. Mud Bomb, 60 to 65 power, energy cost increased. Night Slash, the user's attack increase has been lowered, so it's going to boost by 1 stage instead of 2. And then Rock Tomb going from 80 to 75. I think Rock Tomb, if you wanted to really nerf it, you can go for energy cost, as opposed to the damage. But that's probably a good update anyway. And then yeah, the actual attack updates are quite interesting. Gliscor, bearing in mind it's got wing attack back, it's getting acrobatics. Shout out to Harsh if he's watching back. Ultra's getting fly is cool. Scolipede getting this is cool. It's just a little spice update. Volcanian's kind of interesting, getting Scald. I do believe it's getting another move as well. Heracross getting Fury Cutter, which is pretty decent. Pidgeot getting Heat Wave, giving it that extra coverage, right? So with Pidgeot, you can go Gust, Air Cutter, Heat Wave. I think it's got Hurricane as well, Brave Bird. It's got a whole lot of moves now. It finally is getting a coverage move, so like in the likes of Ultra League or something, it's going to be able to fight back against Steels a lot better. So that's definitely good. Huge fan of Pidgeot. Zapdos getting Heat Wave as well is pretty funny. Togetic getting Heat Wave is a cool one. And we're just seeing next season a lot of flyers are just getting buffed into this, right? So I think grass types are just pretty rough next season. Not sure about this Rotom, but you know, I'll take it. I actually think Powder Snow Articuno is a cool update. Articuno. I don't have a Great League one, unfortunately. Articuno. Ice Shard, Icy Wind, Ancient Power is its normal moveset. So Powder Snow, obviously going to be a lot more efficient, I would say. Heracross getting Rock Tomb. Camerupt, yo, can we put a call out here? Is Turf in the chat? Mr. Turf Surf, are you available to speak at this moment in time? Your boy is getting buffed. Rock Tomb Camerupt. It's happening. Shadow Claw Marshadow, it's good for whoever's got it. All of the Wormadams are getting Sucker Punch, which is cool. Flygon's getting Twister, Garchomp's getting Twister. Yeah, so Garchomp I think will definitely be quite significant as well. That's right, it's got Dragon Tail, which is not Legacy. Dragon Tail, Mudshot, so it goes back over to Mudshot probably. Alright, it can stay on Dragon Tail also because it's same energy, right? Although Mudshot's getting its energy generation increased, so yeah, maybe Mudshot. It has a whole lot of moves. Earthquake, Sand Tomb. It's getting Twister, so I think we're probably going to see it on Mudshot, Twister, Sand Tomb. Yeah, Low-Kick's an interesting one. Like, even Annihilate. You could play Annihilate slightly differently if you wanted to now. You could use it as more of an energy Pokemon instead of, you know, fast move beatdown Pokemon. So, that's definitely quite cool. This update's going to be coming out this time next week, basically. So, we'll definitely look forward to that. But yeah, apart from that, guys, that is the update. We don't have any information when the new battle system's getting pushed or anything like that. Is Nick still around? I haven't talked to him in a while, but I've seen him around in Discords. Yeah, he's still about, I think. I'm not sure how much he's playing or anything like that, but yeah, he's still about. I'll probably do some premium sets today. Okay, I guess we gotta switch up the team. Chat, do you wanna... We can do one of two things here today. What I was doing yesterday, I was trying to win a game with every typing. So we could go for that again. Or we could go for like an actual real team and try to practice a little bit. What do you guys think? Sort of tempted to go for either of the two. I could try to push my elo up to like 3000, or I could mess around. I'm honestly fine to do either. I feel like in Great League it's kind of hard to mess around though. Teams are a little bit sweaty. Could run back the Wiggly Basti Marowak team, which was cooking yesterday. Got a 4-1 with that team yesterday. Jolly old Saint Nick. Yeah, we have a Saint Nick. We've got our own Saint Nick around here. I was actually looking into, I can't really remember, but I was looking at Saint Nicholas around Christmas time. There's a whole thing about him. Can't remember exactly what it was that he done. I probably shouldn't have brought it up here. I was looking into Saint Valentine though. Obviously Valentine's Day being quite recently. St. Valentine, he was basically like at a time where they were trying to stop marriages and stuff. He was like secretly marrying people, and he was like writing cards and stuff to people. He spent like loads of time, and he basically worked himself to death to try to, yeah, protect marriage at that time. Don't run Cringe, please. I see enough battling against the tryhards. So would Cringe be like sweaty tryhard teams, I guess? Alright, I guess we'll run like an actual team for a while. Yo, do I need to look? Honestly, do I need to watch a best teams video? Is that what I need to watch right now? I kind of feel like it. Great League. Best teams. I can't believe I'm doing this in 2026. Junkus, my best teams of season 25 for Open Great League. Best teams to climb and go. Did we hit that? Folks, 10 best teams. Zerfalros, triple shadow destruction of this strong shadow team in the Great League. That sounds interesting, right? Beyond the hype, Ludicolo has everything going for it. New season update. Mr. Yasser's uploaded. Yeah, so I think we'll probably start to see people back in into the game again. Alright, Mr. Junkus, we're gonna watch your video. By watch, I mean check to see what the teams are. See if anything looks interesting. Alright, Gastro, Double Flyer. I'm not gonna bother with that team. Empoleon, Double Dragon. That's I kinda like that team. Empoleon, Double Dragon. Melmetal. Ludicolo, Corsola. Caesar, Double Dragon. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay. Pangoro, Double Shield. That's an interesting team. Basti, Ape Trevenant. Alright, let's do... I like that idea. Hypothetically. I'm not going to use Basti. How about Sandslash? Powder Snow? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, you can. Okay. Sableye. Annihilate. How about that team? Pray not to see any talent flames, right? God bless King, good luck on the sets today. Thank you, Dev. Much appreciated, buddy. Appreciated. And thank you, everybody, for dropping a like on the stream. We're up to 17 pretty early. Scizor, okay, not great. You're getting nerfed next season, buddy. Jellison's an issue for my team, isn't it? Caesar Jelly is probably like the new thing, right? Alright, we let him take me out here. Surf. Makes sense. This will be another surf, most likely, right? Or it could be a ball, maybe. Okay. This. Probably Azu in the back, right? We're probably cooked here. Welcome in Sableye. Yeah, we're probably cooked. Do you know what actually could be an interesting team? I haven't used it in a while. Gyarados in the houses team. Okay. Of course they see him anyway. Don't shield the first one, surprisingly. I'll shield this. Hopefully I can swap out here soon. He probably just lets us go. I think shielding's a mistake here. Yeah, that's smart. We'll get this off. I don't actually make that move. That's tough. It's tough. That is tough. How about this? How about we go... I liked this team a few seasons ago. Probably not great now, though. How about we go Sableye, Azumarill, and buff Ninetales with the Chilling Water. Should be an interesting one, right? Oh, by the way, I probably won't notice it, so if you guys can my elo when it pops up, I'd appreciate that. Because I will probably not notice. Yo, Daryl, are you back next season? Are we seeing the big comeback here? Is it time? Yo, Q times? Yo, what a penguin! Welcome in. Good to see you in here, buddy. Dot dot dot. I'll take that as a yes. I hate when opponents play like this, because I could have just Ice Beamed like 2 bubbles ago. It's interesting. Altaria, Steel type, makes sense, right? I wonder, do we win the Zero Shield with all that energy lead? He'll need at least 2 more moves to knock me out. God is good, King. Thank you, PvP. I agree, I agree. Hope you enjoy the verse from today. Okay. Yeah, he'll knock me out with another one. Okay, the opponent lagged out. That's unfortunate. This is Metal Sound, Daryl. Got buffed quite recently. Can I make this? 5. That would have been so nice to make that. 5, 6, 7. I just have to shield here. I pretty much lose here, guaranteed. If he comes in and snipes. Eight, 9, 10. I need to grab a second shield, and I need to shield this, and then he'll snipe me. And then I need to get farm with Ninetales. So here comes the snipe, right? I can't afford to like predict it because I'm not sure if this opponent's on that level, on that wavelength. Yeah, so he does this, right? Oh, you'll still see it, Chris. You'll still see it. But hopefully not as much, right? So this is Flamethrower, right? I need to farm this down. I don't think I survive a Bullet Punch, sadly. Curious if I would survive it with the debuff, which I don't. Yeah, so I definitely wasn't. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I run double fairy, the opponent's running double steel. Spit ups. Spit ups. Let's go here. Oh, it's Shadow Claw. Alright. I would say this is probably a relatively close matchup. The opponent doesn't look like they've got great IVs. These bubbles are adding up. Insta-fering Andy here. Yeah, I would assume we win the 0 shield here. I even think I can throw this off, let the next move go, and still get off an Ice Beam. Or do that, it's fine too. Alright, nice. Okay. I probably let this go here. Unfortunately, Ninetales is not that great with the buff. Lunge comes through. Okay. Because I've preserved my Azu for debuff clear. Okay, he's letting this all go. Let's see what's in the back, I guess. Shouldn't be a steel type with a bug in the lead. But when does that ever make a difference, right? Yeah, that's looking very top lefty. Let's go. Alright, this team's kind of boring, isn't it? Let's run like Double Dragon. Let's do a Double Dragon team. I kind of want to run Sandslash, but it's so bad. We'll go like Empoleon, Double Dragon. Honestly, like, it just works well with the Caesar leads. We'll go Empoleon, Double Dragon. Actually, should we go like... just double D? D9 to D-Nair. With Dragon Pulse. Air-finding match. The algorithm did not know what to do with that battle. I confused the algorithm. My team's too good. Are you guys playing Great League, Ultra League, or Master League this week? We've got Mega Master League. Korata. Where's that? Gastrodon. Shit's so annoying sometimes. Ah, of course I've run alignment. That was pretty bad. Okay, he froze pretty early here. Dragonair does make a match out of this, which is cool. Forces them to throw relatively early. Unfortunately, they get that wing attack. So they should be able to pry a shield away from me here. I do have to shield, sadly. This will be double flyer, right? We do get a nice farm down. The good thing here is their charge moves are not too threatening. It's just the Mud Slap, right? So it's worth imagining next season. I think I swap out here. I'll let him have the shield advantage for now. I'll let him from first, that's perfectly fine. I just want to make sure I get my timing right here. Good. He's on 5 now. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. I just done this in case he swapped out. Committed to the farm down. That's kind of how I hoped it would go. I assumed it might be double flyer. I think next time if I get that, I'll just safe swap Dragonite. Caster lead, safe swap Dragonite. Just because we can basically threaten swap with 2 shields and Thunder Punch. It basically outpaces almost all of the double flyer teams, right? Next season we might... Yo! Do you know what I just realized? Next season, right? Hear me out. I'm gonna throw a move here first. On a separate note. Do we dare? Does he do the one and throw? I'm not so sure. Oh, he does. Flame charge me, daddy. Next season, we've got Swampert double flyer back with Noctowl and Pidgeot. I just realized. Ah, no. Not like this Dragonair. Alright, he froze immediately. Pretty weak to electric here so far. And boost. Of course. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Breath down. 2. Shield Dragon Breath down. I'll take it. Is Talonflame on 1 or... Yeah, they're on 1. I'll get this off before he throws his next move. Yeah, that was a really cool flame charge, wasn't it? Yeah, let's let go. Alright, we're trusting in D-Knight here. I would have loved to have got that move off. That was the intent. Let's see what he wants to do with this. Yeah, fine. I don't think I'm quite at 2 moves here. Oh, was that 2 moves? I think I might have been. I think I might have been 1 Dragon Breath off. You know, should not have top left it there. Maybe I was just about it too. Oh yeah, I was just about it too. Yeah, fair play. Nice, we take a free 2. You know, a thought just occurred to me actually. One of the things I quite like in Go Battle League is whenever we have a Go Battle... I forgot to... Star piece. Whenever we have a Go Battle week, right? We get all of the good IVs. So I wonder next season will that be a thing? During the Go Battle Thursday? 2506. To be fair, I think I did finish with like a 05 yesterday, or a 1-4. Trying to get a win with, I think, triple normal. Premium this time. Yeah, I think I'll be premium setting for the entire week here, basically. My dust level is not great. Okay, actual good lead. We don't want to see this in the back line. Five. Six, 7, 8, 9. It might have been a mistake going for this, but I believe I can farm it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shield here. I'll get off a big move on the bomb snow. Ding! Nice. Let's return. Two, three, 4. I don't mind either way if I land this or not. Bye! Later, buddy! 2, 3, 4, 5. We just want to get this off no matter what here. Napoleon should be able to take care of the Azzy now. 6, 7. Okay, he's on 2 now. Big 2, big 2. The opponent certainly was not expecting the Polsky Wolsey there. He play offs, interestingly. So that means he's on 1, right? I probably do reach an Aquatail at the end as well. He's one off the Hydro Pump. We'll see if he's got it. Like, he has to, right? I just throw these both off when I get them. Boom. Hydro Pump does a lot. I hate how missing one bubble out of the flying animation gives you a great. Nice try. The Polsky Wolsey, man, they just are never ready for it. Alright, Erifu. Interesting. Pretty bad lead for me. I can come in here and get off a move before he reaches his. Yeah. Sounds like something... Dude, that's the wrong moveset, Daryl. How many times have we been over this, bro? It's the wrong moveset. Sick of telling you, Daryl. Takes too long to get to it, okay? Those were the days, weren't they? Back in the days where I pissed everybody off in Discord with my coaching. Attack rise. I don't know why I didn't just pay back there. Maybe he assumed I would shield? Yeah, this probably is a payback. We get a nasty farm down, which is good. Don't know about this play. I don't really have charge moves for the Charger Bug. It used to. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if they shield us or not. Never pissed you off of coaching? I'm surprised, Jason. Ah! Alright, GG's. Nice Charger Bug. Jason, do you remember the season that you were like super close to Legend with the Charger Bug team? Man, those were stressful days, weren't they? Yeah, it's a secondary hobby of mine to be a math teacher, apparently. What do we do with this? Probably stay in, right? Okay. I mean, upper hand would wreck me here. Okay. That's gonna hit. Oh, well, that does a lot, though. Not really Master League. Gaurav, sorry. I play Ultra League sometimes. So Komo-O, or sorry, what is that one? Hakmo-O? And Carbink. Is there a Basti in the back? Doesn't let me get there. We take the Empoleon farm. Gem comes in. Nice. I respect that swap. Funny thing is, if it's Basti in the back, Dragonite beats it, I think. This is not good. I don't think he dies to a Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I think so. I'll see it. I'm not like a huge Master League guy. Not a huge Master League guy. But I can only imagine with Mudshot being buffed. I can't see why not. I think Groudon's already quite decent in Master League now. Kyogre, it got access to Icicle Spear, correct? And yeah, it's got Waterfall, so I think definitely Kyogre will be back. Because again, like, those Pokemon are already decent enough the way they are. They're not top meta, as far as I know, in Master League, but yeah, I think they'll be quite good. You'll definitely see them more often. I can't say if they'll be like top meta though. I think with the current Master League meta being a lot of Steel type, Avalanche, okay. With the current Master League meta being a lot of Steel types, Groudon definitely could see a lot more play. Interesting. I think he farms me down before I reach the third one with the Trailblaze boost. Yeah. Yeah. Dragon Tail's recommended now. Triple Blaze comes in. My boy Dragonair's got work to do. Got the shield though. On 6 there. I think an Aqua Tail will be enough. I'm just not convinced that Dragon Pulse is enough, and I'm not convinced they let me get it off either. Okay, I threw an alignment there. They might poop their pants here. Ugh. I just don't think I've got enough energy with the imp. Yeah, GG's. That's a pretty unconventional Gastro team. Earth Power, yeah. Yo, what up, Andrew? What's going on? God bless you, bro. Hope you're doing good. Are you coming back next season? A little bit of Dunsparce action, maybe? Dunsparce was buffed this season, right? With Rock Slide. Like and sub. Yeah, we were actually, just funny enough, I was talking to a few people here about the Discords. The Discord calls used to be pretty nuts back in the day. Nice, okay. Somebody's tanking. I'll take that. Alright, cool. As long as we get the 1 win per set, that's pretty fine. I think Kyogre will be better than Origin Pelican next season. I don't know. I don't know. What is Origin? Oh, preview next season's out. Wait, hold up. Okay, after this battle, we'll do preview next season. Okay, this is not bad. Alright, he's on 7 now. Do we ever get a shield advantage here? Okay, 10. I really wish he would have CMP'd me there. Do I fight for a swap? I'm not going to. I'm gonna let this go. Nice. So we now get off the move on Ape, right? Get this off, go to Dragonite. The opponent brings in like Wigglytuff or Carbink, and then we probably just stop left, right? That's how this goes, I'm pretty sure. Bring in the Carbink. Oh, we beat this. This is not something we have to worry about. Let me answer your question now then, about the Kyogre. Boom, big damage. So Palkia is still ranked 2. Kyogre is ranked... something. Air Cutter me daddy? Nice. Actually not seeing Kyogre here. If he shields, we let this go. Get a farm of Empoleon. That'll be it. Nice. I think the opponent knows that. We do need to shield here to get the last shield. Which we do get. That's beautiful. Eternatus, rank 15. Has that been a thing for a while? Again, I'm just so out of the loop with Master League. Yeah, let's have a look at the next season's Open Great League rankings here. The provisional rankings, we'll call them. Jellicent, rank 1. Makes sense, right? Actually, what is it this season? It's rank 1 this season. So let's have a quick look here at the current rankings, right? Jelly, Ferret, Gastro, Altaria. I don't even look at these anymore. Marowak, Azu, Corviknight, Stunfisk, Wiggly. Next season, Jelly's still 1. Altaria, I think it's got boosted up a little bit. Ferret, Azu, Wiggly, Empoleon. Interesting. Corviknight, Drapion's up here for some reason. Why is Drapion suddenly better? I guess to counter the Wiggly and Azu, right? And the Jellicents probably makes sense. Licky, interestingly. Malamar. Fortress with Bug Bite Santo. Makes sense, right? Sableye Dusk, Medicham, up to rank 16. I guess that's something. I don't know, I feel like I'm not really seeing anything here. Like, do you even know there was a move update done, really? I guess the Mud Slap is a big difference, right? Because here Marowak's rank 5, Gastro's rank 3. Where's the Mousehold meta? That is the real question. Let's have a look at the Mud Slappers now. Yeah, Gastro rank 75, Maro 80. So like that really has put a lid on Mud Slappers. So I suppose that is good. I wonder where Caesar is now. Not that it was ever really a high rank Pokemon. Next season it'll be ranked 90. $32. This season, so yeah, pretty substantial I would say. I wonder, let's have a look. Where's Noctowl? Rank 89, 7-7, 7-6 I guess, to the moves. Not only can Noctowl stand on one leg, it can also stand on a lengthy competitive history. Maybe Noctowl's gonna be good. Actually, like if you think about it, Jellicent, it does pretty well into that, right? Probably does okay into Ferret. Probably does okay into Azu and Wiggly. It doesn't look like it's going to make a big comeback, though. I think the game's just moved on so much that Noctowl's kind of just in the past. Yeah, the best wing attacker is Moltres, and it's not using wing attack, so there you go. I don't know if these rankings are correct. My feeling is the wing attacker should be a bit higher ranked. But I guess we'll see what happens. It could just be the case that like what we considered to be significant before is no longer as significant. Alright, I think we'll do the 7 and Pro. Am I still on the wrong screen, guys? Okay, no, we're good. Are you 2 and Pro? Or like a 1 and Pro guy? We'll try this again. Please. Flame charge me, please. Why are they all flying, bro? Okay, well, we drew this out. That's something, too. That's something. Just let this go. Good. Alright, we'll take the farm down. We live and incinerate. Yes, we do. They're on PvP currently, LZ. Nice catch. It's on Gastro though, that's okay. We can get a nasty D-Knight farm. Two, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Goodbye. Shouldn't have done that. I don't think he dies to one of these. No, he does. Okay, fair enough. That was good. Yeah, so the wing attacker's not looking that highly ranked. I am sort of surprised about that. Where's Diggersby at in the next meta? Rank... What? It's still on quick attack? Is that correct? Let me actually have a look at Diggersby really quick. It picks up 22-29 with quick attack. What about Mudshot? 20-31, wow. I guess because flyers are quite good, that probably makes sense, right? Back in the day, Diggersby was like a Noctowl counter in some ways with quick attack. It's interesting, not really what I expected. Yeah. Interesting play there. Way to represent Brawler? Yo. Appreciate that reason. Yeah, I make a point of putting a verse on every stream now. No, you can normally make a pretty good assumption though. You can make a good assumption based on other moves, which is what content creators and people have done. Normally it is relatively accurate. Yeah, I thought this would come in. 2. Oh, okay. 2. 3. Nice, we should just win here. You guys ready for the flame charge? No shield? I failed it twice. Oh, this is a dirty flame charge. I can feel it. I can feel this dirty flame charge. Okay, everybody's flying me today. I don't get it. We'll just get rid of this with the thingy. The Empoleon. I think my elo's too low. They're not flame charging me. Nice. You have verses tapped into your, or taped to your computer. From my quad times makes for great competition starters. That's, you know, I was thinking about that too. You know how people wear like a cross necklace and stuff like that? Because it is pretty hard to start those conversations at times. So I did think about stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I heard a pastor saying, you know, like, be the Jesus guy, you know? If people want to talk about it, just be there to talk about it if it comes up. Alright, good lead. Surprised they didn't catch or something. That's why I didn't throw straight away. I think Empoleon went Simpy. Go this or what? That would have been an obvious time to catch. Alright, see you later. Slap comes in, right? This comes in, okay, not bad. We get big damage or a shield. Nice, Shadow Charger Bug 2. 2. 3. This is a really easy shield. Whatever's in the back, it's not going to be worse for Dragonite than Florges, right? Yeah. 5. Was that 5 or 6? The counter looked like it snuck through. We'll see now, I guess. He'll throw it right away. Probably. Oh, that's a dirty CMP tie. That's GG's. That is GG's. Might be time for him to make a catch. Nice. Okay. He gives it up. I respect it. In fairness, I was anticipating a swap out. So I probably would have just farmed up anyway. Your work is pretty based. What do you do, Andrew? I'm sure you've told me before, but I completely forget. By the way, chat, you guys are welcome to call me by first name, which is Daniel. I call some of you by your first name, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go, Dragonite! Oh, nice catch! On the Corviknight? Okay. What your job is. Yo. Yeah, you better throw that move. Big CMP tie. Thunder Punch me, daddy. We'll have to shield the next one. Ugh. Alright, this is pretty good. Pretty cool team by the opponent. I like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to commit to the big farm down here. No matter what, we have to keep a shield for Dragonite. Hopefully one Steel Wing or Metal Sound takes us out. Chill 1. Mash. Double resisted. Have to let this next one go. Nice. GG's, bud. That's a cool team. I respect it. I respect it. Is that a 5-0? Okay. We don't have a star piece rolling, so let's get that rolling. Let's get the star piece rolling. Right here, getting rare candies as well. Pineco. Big dust. Yeah, no, we're definitely... I never raid anyway, so like, I might as well start using these for GBL. What have I won today, guys? I think I've won... I'm wasting my star piece here, but 3-2. I think I went 2-3. And then 5-0. Love to see it, love to see it. And the ELO, 25-60 or something. 63? Something like that. Holding some... Oh, dude, Bro, literally the memories just like flooded back to me. I remember you telling me about this one time. You were telling me about a whole thing that happened one time. With some dude. Bang! Yeah, we wait our full switch clock here. This is probably looking like a loss here. He debuffs me here, gives me probably more farm. Nice, he gets the second one too. That guarantees the switch clock will be up. Yeah, that's just rough, man. That is just rough. I couldn't ask for a more RPS game than that. He's talking to me, Brian. You know, the streamer. He's talking to the streamer, you know. Okay, actual lead. Let's go here. I probably could have went D-Nair, but I just like the resistance here. Rock Tomb. Yeah, maybe D-Nair would have been the better option here. Just because this is not fun. This should just about KO, I would say. If we have to take the shield disadvantage, I think we do that. What was the lead again? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the shield disadvantage here. Even if I come out with all the farm and swap out, it's probably not bad for me. Yeah, there's that. They talk about RPS, bro. Oh, it was Credilli, it was Credilli, it was Credilli. Okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. It was Credil's. It was actually a good lead that I had, I just completely forgot. Trouble. Yeah. Dragonate's energy just goes nowhere here, sadly. So we need to get that energy on the Credilli. Go Shadow Ball here. Hopefully he swaps. I should have farmed up more. I get a little bit of farm now at least. You know, I did make some merch, Darl, but I've just never published it. Alright, we need to just absolutely smoke him with one of these Dragon Pulses here. Thankfully, the opponent decided not to throw the move. Or they did decide to throw the move. Otherwise, I would have lost that. Yeah, I did come out with merch. I made merch for my team, which you see up in the top left up here. And we ended up shutting that down. And at that time, I did end up just making some. Got some like KingGBL hats and stuff. This is not pleasant for me, but maybe I can play around this a little bit. Hopefully this next charm knocks me out. Does he go for the double resisted icy wind? A sheep hoodie when I... That's so funny. Yeah, I totally wear that all the time. Alright, so we get loads of energy here. They went CMP tie, that's fine. We just make sure to land one of these. Boom. Should have farmed up more. I anticipated a catch, so I went for this. That's probably GG. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, GG's. Take it. Boom. The post 5-0 set, it always poses some issues, right? Post 5-0. Already go. By the way, guys, I'm getting over a bit of a cold today. Hopefully, should be fully sorted out tomorrow. I actually cannot wait for good weather to come back. Ludicolo, this is a good lead, I think. Or, like, relatively neutral. Okay, we do 6 into this, because they swapped. Yeah, let that go. I've got double X's are here, we need to throw. Cool. Yo, what up, Godlike? You push 31? Let's go. Boom. I'm floating around the expert range at the minute. Ah, that's painful, man. I really wish I could have moved that. He leaf storms and dips here. At least he should. He probably could Weller Ball. The Astonishes are adding up. Energy Ball. It's fine. yeah, GG's. We're running into this kind of stuff. What team were you pushing with? Godlike, I wouldn't mind trying it. This is okay. Seven. Ludicolo's OP. Yeah, all's going great, man. Appreciate it, Godlike. I do think he probably Trailblazers right, although he shouldn't. Because, like, the bullet punches are still double resisted, you know? Ah, flipping heck, man. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Let's TMP. The bubble animation stopped playing midway through. Oh, he just lagged or something? I think we have to take the Leon farm. Yo, that's a sick IV Reggie though. Let's come straight in here. I'm gonna farm this all the way down. He's got a Hydro Pump, hasn't he? This might knock me out. Yeah. That's pretty unfortunate. We do bank the energy though. Boom, you little sausage. Alright, we probably just lose now. No catch? No catch might be good. No, it doesn't KO. Do I have 2 Hydro Cannons banked? I actually might. I believe I do have 2 Hydro Cannons banked. This is like the only situation where these Hydro Cannons benefit me here. Look at that. That's actually nuts. We win this because of that. Boom. The opponent must be pissed. That's actually insane. I never realized it would just one-shot Naze like that. Alright. I didn't do a premium set. Be free. How long do we have left? 16. I'll probably just bang this set out really quick. Yeah, I mean the Night Slash boost is not going to be as annoying, I guess. I don't know, I just don't really see a Greninja as being like an overpowered Pokemon, per se. Use more Pekko. I'm honestly down. Alright, this is a pretty neutral lead. I think Yeah, for Alligator wins CMP here, right? We'll do this, get the catch on this. They're in Aquatail range. Boom. CMP. No way they shield this. I'm gonna farm this down with Dragonite, actually. Your per se sounds identical to the South Park kid. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing, right? CMP sack swap, let's go. Just let this go, it's game over. Nice, he doesn't even undercharge. Boom. Nice. Little 2 shield flex. Love a little 2 shield flex. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that team. It's got a vision for sure. It works pretty well whenever you just obviously throw a move and then they're inclined to throw straight away. That was a pretty easy one. Whenever you actually have to time it perfectly, that's whenever it's pretty impressive, I would say. Like if you're swapping mid fast move animation. I never remember if it's 6 or 7. I think it's 665 for this move. They might beat me here. That's fine. Yeah, they full 10. That's cool. We're on 4. Nice CMP tie. They come in and farm down. I'm just going to go for this because I don't reach 2 more moves here. Nice. They're a little bit off track. Nice. Nice. Sick Wigglytuff in the back with your little bow. Shiny bow Wigglytuff in the back. Shiny bow Wigglytuff. Just gonna claim these now. I think Mark Pogo is a good battler. I think so, yeah. I've not watched him that much, but I think so. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? The goat's in the building. What's happening? In fairness, like, around, I don't know, like, how long he's been making content, but around the time, like, I started hearing about him a lot, I just wasn't watching GBL content that much at that time. Yeah, I agree. Reason. Hope he trailblazes. Okay. I don't mind this. He's dry. I actually might go Dino here. Oh, he lets it go. It's gonna be Azir, right? This is actually kind of tricky. He's not gonna bring in Azir here. I hope he does. Did I just win CMP against that? I didn't mean to do that. I probably lose. If it's Azir, it's a guaranteed loss here, pretty much. Oh, baby. Do we do it to him? Do we do it to him, chat? Do we do it to him? Do we do it to him, Jad? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh shit. He's gonna get the mud slap down. Why'd you not just throw your move, buddy? Why'd you not just throw your move? It's alright, the thing was dry anyway. I think he, like, stopped tapping, but then he seen the swap, and like gave him some false hope for a second. Then he started tapping again. And he just got still winged down. The unnecessary catch con. Alright, fourth time lucky. Can we catch a flame charge? Can we catch a flame charge? I failed at this 3 times already. Okay, well, this is definitely a flame charge. I'm gonna let this go. See, whenever they flame charge, they always throw right away like a potato. Yeah, I wanted to say steel wang so bad. Steel wanged. Yo, I still have energy, buddy. Now he has to shield. Yeah. Yo. Nice. Nice counting there. Rock Tomb just because. Rock Tomb into Talonflame? No? I'm gonna be a patient Peter. Get this all the way down. Watch this one. You ready for this one? GG's. Yo, just gotta warm it back up again. Just gotta warm it back up again. GBL is totally back. Alright, last battle probably. Oh, that's lead. This get a little bit of extra wing attack, steel wing damage or whatever. We'll come out with at least one hydro cannon. Looks like he's not trying to debuff too early. I do believe nah, there's no point debuffing. Shields anyway, right? Double swift, makes sense. You get one shield here. That's two. Three. The mirror shots, obviously, but I pretty much have to shield it. Did he get the debuff? I didn't notice. Nice no shield. Very respectable no shield. He's obviously got something in the back which can beat Leon. Could be a mud slap, maybe. I don't think he ever shields this. Oh, he does shield it? Yeah, we died to this water move anyway. My move doesn't knock him out either, so yeah, GG. That's an interesting team. We'll take it, we'll take it. $25.92. Yeah, thanks everybody. Much appreciated. God bless y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Today's verse is from Isaiah 43. I think it's 18. Or no, maybe this is the start of it. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze, for I am the Lord your God. That's our little verse for today. I think it's nice. It kind of describes pretty accurately what it is like walking with God. But yeah, thanks everybody. Be blessed. Have a good rest of your day. And I will catch you